just to build on what Clifford was saying, I'll give you an example that in Kenya, we partnered with Unilever and a local bank and digitized the relationship between micro merchants, those, the tiny stores at the end of the road, and their Unilever supplier, so that what previously had been done completely in cash and therefore was invisible to the financial system, now a bank was able to look at the flow of funds between somebody who owned a little store and Unilever and say, okay, this person tends to buy so much, tends to sell so much, there's a regular bit of economic interaction going. With that data, I can now offer credit. And the bank began to offer credit, which allowed the micro merchant to buy more from Unilever, which Unilever loved. It allowed them to earn more and serve their customers better, which the micro merchant loved. And the bank was getting repaid because they had reasonable assurance based on the data. And so that micro merchant, she was finally brought into the financial system in a way that allowed her to expand her business, create greater financial security. To what Clifford was just laying out, I think one thing we should be exploring is how do we take that from, in that case, a consumer products environment, Unilever, to a health environment. That same small business that's providing a health service, what can we do to sort of help digitize that relationship between that small business and their suppliers, their partners, so that they can begin to get access to the finance they need to expand their services, to grow their capabilities, and therefore to strengthen the healthcare infrastructure as well. That's just one example. We've been doing things with, that's in the micro merchant space. We've been doing things with coffee growers and now with cocoa growers to help digitize the way they get paid so that the farmers actually get paid more because you cut out the middleman. They're getting paid 20, 25% more. They're able to support their families. They're getting access to information about fertilizer and crops and the weather and prices so that they are more effective and are able to earn a better living. And then we're also working with a whole series of microfinance institutions around the world, Axion being one network, to help modernize the technology of those microfinance institutions so that they can begin to get capital out to small business, whatever sector they're in, whether it's healthcare or micro merchants or otherwise, to be able to expand those businesses more effectively.